Hey guys, long time no see. I wanted to film a little bit of an update because there's something exciting going on in our lives, and I know that I have not put up a video or filmed a video in a very long time. It kind of wasn't an intentional break, it just kind of happened. I don't even know if I have like a real explanation. It's just things started to feel in my life like I needed to just focus my attention elsewhere. Picking up the camera just started becoming a little bit more difficult with having two kids who are growing up, and it just became something that I found more of like a difficult thing to do rather than like an enjoyable thing to do. And so I just took a step back, and I didn't even intend for it to be as long of a break as it was. And I honestly don't even know what I plan to do moving forward, but I do know that with starting a process right now that has a lot to do with this channel and where we began and how I built this community around this channel, around our videos, it feels exciting and it feels right to pick up the camera and kind of document some of this process, because I have officially started our last and final IVF frozen embryo transfer with our last embryo. I just had my lining check ultrasound and my blood work, and I haven't gotten the call yet from the clinic, but I'm pretty certain based on the numbers that I heard that it's going to be a go-ahead for us to do our transfer in 1 week from now. So like I said, I just wanted to document this process because I've done the same with, you know, Mila's transfer, with Noah's transfer, with all the transfers before, with just our whole journey. And so this is very much integrated into this channel and how I've always enjoyed documenting. So one of the last videos I gave you guys was an update about how we had to transport our last remaining embryo from one clinic to another because they were kind of closing down operations and everything. So that has already happened and everything went smoothly with that. And that meant we became patients at a new clinic. And so that was a hard decision for us, choosing, you know, where to go and everything. But ultimately we decided to go to the Burnaby location in Vancouver, because the main reason is because that is where our doctor that did our cycle with Mila's transfer, and that's where he is now. So I figured it would just bring some comfort to me to have the same doctor that we've experienced already, and it just made the most sense with like logistically bringing the embryo over, since that was the location that they were bringing pretty much the majority of all embryos over. So it just felt more seamless, and a few different reasons. So essentially we're now patients at that location. So because I live in the Calgary area, we are doing what's called satellite monitoring through the clinic that you guys have seen lots of videos through over the years, but through the clinic here in this city where I'm near. I just went there today for the ultrasound and blood work, and I was nervous how I would feel walking into the building. Like, I have been there before, since, you know, being like a active patient there for like a few tests and stuff, but everyone was so kind and nice, and it went really quickly and smoothly, and so I'm feeling pretty good about that. My lining check came back and the lining looks great. It was 1.72 centimeters, and they only want it to be above 7 millimeters. So we're definitely good on that front, which is great. And then it's also was a triple stripe, which I haven't heard those words in so long, but as soon as he said it, I was like, yeah, I remember that being a good sign. I'm just waiting for the call from my clinic over in Burnaby to tell me that we're go ahead to like book flights and everything. So I'm just waiting on that, and just to like confirm that, yeah, that everything's a go ahead. But from what I understand from my knowledge of doing this lots of times, it should be all good. So that means 1 week from today, we will be doing our transfer. And I have not been able to wrap my head around it, if I'm being honest. I think part of it is that I've been just busy, like being a mom to two young kids, and so I feel like I haven't had as much time to like sit in my own thoughts and my own feelings as much as maybe I have previously. And the other reason is because this is like the end of a huge chapter. It's like the end of an era. And I'm pretty emotional about it, to be honest. I will cry at any moment of any time if I think about it, because it just feels very heavy to me and very final, because it is. And, you know, I keep saying, like, this is the difference between us being a family of 4 or a family of 5, because we do believe that this is the end of the, you know, of the fertility world chapter for us, and we do believe that we're ready to close the doors. But I do, you know, feel emotional about it, because I do really want this to work, and I do want to have, you know, this be a successful transfer and to add another sweet life into our family. Especially, like, there's a complicated thing about it where, like, I know my 2 girls and how amazing and how much love I feel for them, and it's like, to know that and to feel that, and then to see this potentially not becoming, you know, a child to add to our family is really hard to think about, because it's like losing what I already picture, if that makes sense. And all that to say, like, of course I am so grateful for my 2 daughters and the journey we've had. Like, it's crazy. This has been like a 10-year long journey of infertility, of testing, of IVF, of everything, and it's been a lot. And so as much as I want this process to go in our favor and for, you know, us to have a baby in our arms, I do also feel, and I know that I feel fulfilled with my 2 girls, and that if we are a family of 4, that will be okay. I am just worried, like, how I'm going to handle things emotionally, and just thinking about, you know, the grieving process and still trying to be a good mom and all those things. But I'm trying. I keep talking about this to, like, friends and family. I keep saying, well, stay positive. And, like, I know, and I'm trying. So I'm gonna have to really work on my mindset over the next week of, you know, willing this to be a positive thing. So I just wanted to, yeah, film a little video, a little update video, and kind of explain where I've been. Like, we've just been living life. Like, nothing really has been changing so much as just the girls are growing. We're just busy parents of 2 young girls, and a lot that comes with that. And I've been thinking a lot about YouTube, about content, and just not sure exactly where I sit with it. And so I wanted to just start kind of dipping my toes back by, like, documenting this journey, because I think it's so important for our community. It's like a really amazing way that we connect, and I connect with you guys. And then also it's like amazing to have this documented, because I have it for both Nova and Mila, and I would love to absolutely have it for if there's hopefully a baby from this transfer as well. So I just plan on kind of documenting this process that we're about to embark on, and we'll see kind of how we want to proceed from there. So bear with me. I just can't believe that this is happening. I can't believe that we're already here again, and, you know, so many emotions are bubbling within me at the moment. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm very, very nervous, and I'm hopeful. So that's pretty much it for the update. I'm definitely rusty filming, so hopefully any of that made sense. I have no idea. But I'm going to head back and go pick up the girls from their grandparents' house. I'll see you guys in the next video with some more updates. I start PIO injections soon. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild ride, and like I said, end of a chapter, and it's definitely bittersweet, but I am just, yeah, looking forward to see what the future holds for us and what the next chapter will be. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.